What's up, y'all? Let's talk. Now, before we get into tonight's conversation about these motherfucking relationships, let me take a minute to welcome you back to my channel. And if you're new here, offer you a free subscription. All you have to do is click that subscribe button below. Go ahead and click it. Bitch, it's free. Okay, now that you've clicked subscribe, don't forget to turn on your notifications. I don't want you to miss out on none of these conversations. And baby, this about to be a good one. Okay, y'all see I got the king, one of the 5 kings of 5 Kings Transportation right here with me all the way from the NO, baby. And we about to give it to y'all for real. What's up, James?
I'm coolin'.
Welcome to the table.
You already know. I've been trying to get here. I had to schedule my own date because you've been skipping over me.
First of all, before we get into this conversation, we're going to go ahead and put the ones up for Young Greatness. Y'all go ahead and give Young Greatness a moment of silence. Represent. Put your ones up for Young Greatness.
One of the things I missed the most while I was going through everything is just the love for the fans. Them people really love me. When I go out there, they sing my shit word for word. A lot of people ain't get a chance to experience that, but me, I was looking in their faces. I was signing those autographs. I was taking those pictures. I was doing those radio interviews. To be at a standstill for no reason for months and months and months dealing with bullshit, that shit hurt me. That shit took a lot out of me, but I stayed focused. I prayed every night. I prayed 2-3 times a day. I asked God to give me the strength to stay focused and don't crash out here. You got a whole city, New Orleans, watching you, Teddy. You can't let these niggas break you. You got to come back strong and crack these niggas, man. And that's what was on my mind. Like, I got to do this for the fans. I got to do this for my city. I got to do this for my fucking kids, man. This got to be my story. This got to be part of my journey. I went through that. I faced that. I conquered that. I came back and I smashed the gas on them niggas. That's what it mean to me. That's what's important to me.
All right. Now, James.
What's up?
Listen, this is going to be a real comfortable conversation. I want you to be comfortable. You comfortable?
I'm always comfortable.
I need you to be comfortable.
I'm good.
Because we have a love-hate relationship. First, let me say I love you. You the first man to support so hard. Really, though. You subscribed to the channel. You bought all the merchandise. You took me into clubs, radio stations. You connected me with people. And you fucking showed up to a belly dancing class.
The only man that showed up to the belly dancing class.
You actually called on the phone and said, what if men want to support too? I
Right.
said, come through. The family likes you.
That's a good thing.
We put you to work. They really like you.
That's a good thing.
It is in this family. But the Around the Table with Joy family have a love-hate relationship with you because of your social media etiquette.
Look, my social media etiquette is just what it is. It's social media. You know what I'm saying? If you don't know me personally, then you don't really know me. You know what I'm saying? Don't look at social media as hood critic.
Uh-huh.
You know what I'm saying? Or you might see me promoting my children's company, 5 Kings Transportation. But other than that, that's social media. If you don't know James, you don't know nothing about me.
That's good. So introduce us to James first. Let's talk about James. So who's James the man?
Man, James is a family man that's all about working to provide for the people that love him and that he loves. But I came a long way. Simple and plain. I grew up in the streets. So I try to detour from those type of situations. But if you bring me back there, there's only one reason you're gonna bring me back there. That's because you did something to my family. So it is what it is.
Now you know I'm messy.
I'm listening.
The first thing you said was you're a family man. So let's just clear this up for all the people because people want to know.
Man, the people don't need to know that.
People want to know.
The people don't need to know that.
People want to know. The people want to know.
The people don't need to know that. I'm a family man. I'm about my family.
I get it.
It don't matter it don't matter who I'm speaking of or what I'm speaking of. I'm about my family.
You don't get to come here and
I'm
tell us.
about my family.
So the people want to know. The people want to know.
About my
people want to
family.
know. So James.
There's always somebody.
Okay,
There's
so look at you
always
just.
somebody.
So we got
There's always somebody.
pocketbook lady on the back seat.
Pocketbook lady on. I don't know about no pocketbook lady on the back seat.
Oh, okay.
She gonna always ride in the passenger seat.
But the pocketbook was in the back seat one morning early.
Pocketbook on the back. That was probably a client pocketbook. I don't know, I transport thousands of people.
Uh-huh.
And you know what the thing is with me? It don't matter if it's limos, shuttle buses, charter buses, or school buses. If I employ you, I can get out there and do it too. And that's what I do.
Okay.
From Arkansas all the way to Atlanta.
So when we see you in communion and in the midst of women, these women don't have to be intimate partners. They can be clients. They can be
friends,
employees. They can
cousins, family. I'm cool with everybody.
Because your social media following tends to believe that you are always speaking of one particular woman.
No, they don't think I spent. That might be your view of it, but they just think I be bashing women.
Yes.
I'm saying I don't bash one particular woman. I don't bash one particular man. You know what I'm saying? If I come for men, I come for men as a whole, including some of the things that I've done or some of the things that I do. If I come for a woman, I come for women as a whole. You know what I'm saying? If you're not doing those things or if you've never done those things, why even comment? Because then my comment's not negative. Your comment to my statement is negative.
Because you can't generalize. You can't group all women into one bucket. When you post things like all women from New Orleans are blank, then all women from New Orleans feel like you are talking to them directly and indirectly. You actually ruined one of my meetups. I was having an Around the Table with Joy monthly meetup here in Atlanta, and we was at a comedy show.
But look where you said it was at. It was in Atlanta. If it was at home, it wouldn't have been ruined.
No.
Did the one at home get ruined?
No, but you posted something, and
one of your
in my audience, we connected on social media.
Oh,
so
yeah,
so it was about to be a fight. I mean, our guns was being drawn and all that.
What I'm saying is, if I post it, it's necessarily not something that I truly feel. Somebody around me might have said something.
I get that part.
So,
but
I want to see a react. I post things for reaction.
But my thing with you is, one, I have a relationship with you where if you say something or you post something, I'm hitting you up like, what was that about? You filtering your social media a little bit, and you not speaking what you're feeling may feel like watering yourself down.
Right.
But at the same time, you're reaching masses of people. Like, people don't know you personally, so you have to filter it a little bit. You have to cater to those people that you want to connect with. You, for instance, with the transportation, right. Some of these women that you offending, you gotta carry. You carried a whole bus of makeup artists to Atlanta. Those are the women that you might be offending.
And it's not purposely.
Well, you gotta stop doing that.
If I offend you, I apologize.
Hold on. Say it this way.
If I offend you, I apologize.
Y'all heard it right here. Y'all heard it right here. If y'all follow him on social media, y'all know he don't have no filter. He said it today. He has apologized. Okay? All right.
Along with that apology, though?
No,
no
buts.
It's not a but.
No buts.
It's not a but.
No buts.
It's not a but.
No buts.
It's not a but.
Go ahead.
I am who I am. So when I speak, like I told her a little while ago, it's not necessarily some way I feel. It could have been brought up in a conversation that I was in or around. So I'm going to post things. It's going to ruffle feathers. Whether if you don't feel like
I don't want my feathers ruffled, and then I got to get in your bus. I don't want it. I don't want it because I might be wanting to fight you.
I might not even be the operator.
So what?
I'm saying, long as I get you to and from safely, then what's the problem? You know what I'm saying? You got to lead. That's social media. Social media and business is two different things.
Because we want to feel safe, and I don't want to feel like we're going to have a fight.
Don't see, it's a difference. Once again, it's a difference between Hood Critic and James.
Okay. So this conversation was all James. You're a family man. You're about your business. You have the transportation company. and you're gonna say what you don't want to water yourself down to be appealing to somebody else.
Right.
Now we're gonna come back with what's trending on social media. We're gonna get into this social media tea.
Let's go. Jill Scott.
Jill Scott is trending.
It is trending. But me personally, first of all, what she didn't do anything to the mic. She performed. I've seen Jill live myself with my own eyes from a third row seat. Okay, she does those type of things to get her audience to interact with her, and then once they engage in there.
So that's what you do with your social media.
Yes.
That's what you, it's called a shock factor.
You know what I'm saying? But all in all, for all you males that feel like Jill Scott did something, if you asking your woman to give you the Jill Scott treatment.
Is that a thing now? Are we calling it the Jill Scott treatment?
Hey, that's what I'm calling it.
Are we calling it the Jill? Does it have a name?
You know what I'm saying? That looked like some Black China treatment to me.
I didn't see Black China.
It makes no sense. You know what I'm saying? To watch it. But what I'm saying is, I've seen better on Pornhub.
Do you know that one of my most viewed live Facebook videos, it have over 4,000 views right now today, is because it's titled, I think all my followers are Pornhub subscribers.
I'm not a Pornhub subscriber though. Personally, I'm 37, right? So my escapade for watching porn left my 10th grade year in high school at Kennedy. Like, I felt like, what's the use? Like, I can create my own videos.
Don't nobody want to see that, Jack.
I'm just saying, though.
Don't nobody want to see that.
Nobody want to see that, like that dress you took that picture in.
Yes, they do.
Really?
These boots broke the internet.
Exactly. It wasn't the boots that broke the internet.
It was the combination of the boots and the thigh action going on, you know.
It was not the boots.
What was it?
Because if a woman liked that picture, she only liked it because of the boots. Every man that liked that picture was not looking at those boots.
Yes, they were. And I'm going to tell you why. First of all, men like women that deliver that fantasy, i.e. the Jill Scott treatment.
Right.
It don't have to be real. It have to trigger something in your mind mentally.
True.
That stimulates you. So that photograph was just enough to be like, oh, she working with something. And then for the women, I'm going to tell you with the women, because I sent that picture to my family privately. So for the women, it was empowering. Like, oh, she a mother. She have 6 kids. She not shy. She's not holding back, and she can still hold. Like, I showed that picture to my mama.
That's what I'm saying. Like, for the women, it was empowering, right? For some males, I'm not even going to say men. I'm going to say males. For some males, it was like, ooh, man, let me see. It's a photograph. It's a still shot, so you know you can't turn it around. You can't turn it around. But their brain automatically was like, man.
That's what's up, though.
You know what I'm saying? That's what's up, but that's not what's up.
It is.
Because when a man wants to get to know a woman, the first thing he wants to get to know, a real man gonna want to know what's going on in here first.
Let's be clear. I don't know how many likes or views or comments that picture have on it right now. It could be 10,000. I'm not sure.
Plus.
However, those 10,000 men, they're not gonna approach me.
Because they scared.
No, I mean, one, you know, we're not geographically close to each other. Those people might be in, you know, Guatemala.
Okay, you might have 2,000 of them here in the Georgia area.
No, they're not approaching me.
They're not gonna approach you. Why? One, let's get it right. The first one, you already know the first one, right?
No, tell me.
You're from New Orleans.
What that mean? You tell me.
They feel like.
Just so you know, this social media tea, my picture that was trending.
Right.
Okay, we're gonna start with social media tea with my picture that's trending.
Okay.
Okay, go ahead.
They feel like, okay, we see her on TV. We know that she do different functions where she's going to speak.
But she feisty.
But she feisty.
She might.
She
cut me
gonna
down.
tell you exactly how she feel.
But I don't. In real life, I'm shy and timid and relaxed. And I don't know why Sade is saying no, but I am.
You are not.
I am.
You are not.
I am.
Where you get that from?
In my mind.
You're gonna sit here
I am shy.
around the table with Joy and tell me, I'm the guest, and tell me.
Yeah, listen, I'm not a man eater.
I never said you were a man eater.
I
never said you were a man eater.
I'm really reserved.
But the thing is this.
In real life.
Most men see what you have to offer and they backpedal because they don't think they're good enough.
So now we getting into the why I'm single?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. You messed up the whole order of my show.
I apologize, but you know.
It's okay. You had a lot on your heart when you came over here.
Sometimes it's just gonna bounce back and forth.
So why I'm single? Because people are intimidated.
Right.
You don't have to be scared. You just need to have good credit and an understanding. You know what I mean?
Man, you need good credit, your own business.
You don't have to have your own business.
You
can be a garbage man.
I used to be a garbage man. Most garbage men work 14 hours a day, 6 to 7 days a week. And I'm telling you, you're going to have time for this one because this one is special. And I don't mean special ed. She's very special. She's touched. She has a lot going on.
That's so nice. Thank you. I'm flattered.
But you're going to need to have
You could be a garbage man. Garbage men, go ahead and drop down in the comment section now.
Be the one that's driving the truck, though.
Yeah.
Please be the one that's driving the truck, the one with the benefits.
The other ones don't get benefits?
The ones running behind the truck?
Yeah.
No, majority of them work for temp companies.
Wow. That's another conversation that we're going to have, but not today. Okay, so we got that. Listen, I'm really single. Go ahead, shoot your shot. Drop down in the comment section below. We never know. You know, we might let James filter through them and hook us up, send us on some blind dates.
James ain't sending you nowhere.
Why?
Because my home is not about to send.
Me?
Let me tell you something. My home is not about to send no lightning down here. Like, man, why would you send my auntie with that one? I
feel like, you know, when you enter into certain type of relationships and you have certain types of agreements, you don't either you enjoy the agreement, you continue to engage, or not. You don't have the right to complain and bitch.
Right.
When it's not going your way necessarily.
Right. And my thing is this, when it come to that.
That's why I don't enter into sexuations. Let me just tell you this. I tell y'all all the time. I'm not looking for Mr. Handsome, Mr. I'm blowing your booty hole. You don't have to have the biggest dick in the world. I like a medium. Give me a nice medium that I can live with or without. Bitch, I'm not going to walk off my job looking for you. I'm just telling you. So, you know, if you are Mr. Handsome and, you know, Mr. Big Dick, I'm blowing your booty hole, don't shoot your shot. I don't even want you. I want to be able, you know what I'm saying? You know.
You know what because, you see, you have a spotlight, right? Because of the spotlight that you have, the type of man that you need is a man that's going to be able to understand that you have that spotlight and not get jealous because you have that spotlight.
Men get jealous.
Huh?
Men get jealous?
That's a question you got to ask?
Yeah.
Yes, we do.
Where they make them in at? Who raised men that get jealous of women?
Not technically jealous of you, but jealous of the situation.
That's stupid.
It's not stupid.
That's stupid. That's the stupidest shit.
I don't. Get jealous? But men get jealous of certain things.
Listen, do your thing. I don't have no jealousy. That's
just like I had a conversation with a couple of friends the other day, and I was like, man, look, one of my friends was like, man, every time I go somewhere with my girl, nigga always looking at her.
But people have eyes.
I'm like, Ron, if you go somewhere with her and some men not looking at her, leave her at home or send her back to her mama because something wrong with her.
Hold on, I gotta back up. With you for a little bit. Because my audience is, you know, we have people tuning in from everywhere, and you call your friend around.
My partner.
Okay, I don't want people to miss it because of the language.
My partner, my homie.
Is that New Orleans dialect?
Yes.
Okay. I just, you know.
If y'all need the dictionary for New Orleans, just inbox me. We can get it popping. Might cost you a little, might cost you a lot. It's gonna cost you something.
You gotta know the dictionary.
Do I?
Things people say in New Orleans.
Things people say in New Orleans.
What they say?
Man, you heard me. What's down, bitch? You know what I'm saying? But you gotta see. It's two different ways I can tell you what's down, bitch. Either I'm pissed off or I'm speaking politely. It just all depends on how you rub me.
You know what? Bitch is one of our favorite words right here, along with motherfucker. And a lot of people who began to watch me in the beginning was like, oh my God, you curse so much. But bitch is really, you know, it's very communicable in New Orleans, and it's a term of endearment.
You know what I'm saying? But,
how many times you called your old lady a bitch when y'all was fucking?
Man, I don't recall. I don't recall. I can't recall that one.
Do you say it, or you just can't count the times?
I don't think I said it.
You don't.
I know we might be having different conversations, different dialects outside of the bedroom.
No.
Well, I might say it. Nah, not in the bedroom.
I think he lying, y'all. But
hey, thinking and knowing is two different things.
Oh, don't do me on my show. Other than you really are super, super supportive. But I feel like you're not just super supportive with me. I see your interactions on social media, and you big up everybody. You bless up everybody who's actually doing something in the city. And you have a lot of people following me, from cake decorators to T-shirt makers to somebody was selling candles or something. I don't know. Mm-hmm. And you really try to be that connection. So, you know, big up to you for doing that. We need to do that more in our community. And I want everybody to know that this platform wasn't just created for me. It was created for us so that we can all promote each other up. And I promise you, I'm not making this up. Everybody connected to the table. You know what I'm saying? We get an opportunity to bless each other up whenever we can. But I want to know from you, what was your primary reasoning for wanting to come sit in this seat?
Oh, man. Man, it's just like your spirit, your aura, the way you try to help others. You know, I feel like each one teach one, that way everybody else could reach one.
Right.
So it's like with me. I tell you in a minute, I don't just run 5 Kings. I work there. If you work there, I'm not gonna tell you, what's up, boss? Nah, I'm your coworker. Mm-hmm. That 17-year-old signed my check.
Right.
So it's like, if I can help you and you can help me, that means we can help others. So why not come together on a platform that you have?
Because you actually reached out to me when I had the invitation to come and do some motivational speaking in New Orleans, and you were like, let me drive you.
Right.
And I told him, hell no. I was like, you're not going to kidnap me, because I didn't know you. I'm sorry, you know what I'm saying?
When you mentioned it, I was like, okay, well, if she's flying in, you know, let me offer her these services.
Right. And let me tell you something. You wasn't the only one. I mean, so many people supported that up. I'm so grateful. Matter of fact, it's hard to say this because I get the feeling that we are continuing to share, that people in New Orleans don't support, or, you know, we spend more time tearing each other down than building each other up. And there's a population of people that do. Don't get me wrong. There is a population of people that do. But there is a handful of people who really want to change that narrative. And I think you are one of those people which affords you the opportunity to sit in this seat and share love with my family. But I want to charge you all to continue to do that, like really, really, really do that. After my nephew died, so many people were posting, big people, Meek Mills in particular posted, you know, this brother had to die to get this type of recognition and all this type of thing.
But
we see this with a lot of artists.
I'm gonna be honest. Teddy was famous before he even got his picture printed on a T-shirt.
Right. But a lot of people, but he had to come to Atlanta to break.
Right.
And that's what we need to change in the city. It don't matter. First of all, it don't matter who you.
I'm starting that now with Rooftop Brief. y'all see him on social media as Anthony Johnson. Now we're calling him Rooftop Reef. New single out called Learn to Love, right? He has a big platform in the city.
Okay.
He's in the social world. He's in the second line. I think it's like December 17th weekend or whatever like that. The weekend right before that, but in the Big 9. But it's like, because of the platform that he has, what we're trying to do is show people that you don't have to leave the city to break, because his song has only been out for like a month, maybe a month and a half, and Q93 and 102.9 picked up on it already.
Okay, but
most people leave because they feel like unless I leave here, I won't blow.
But with that being said, people feel like there's a glass ceiling in New Orleans. You can only go so far. So they want to be able to reach the masses. People don't want to just be locally known. And I don't know, because I've been in Atlanta for the greater part of 16 years. But
see, the problem,
that's a real fear.
The problem come in, well, people, they think outside the box. Well, I was taught as a child to think like there is no box. Since the age of 7, my dad can tell you. When you ask me, what is it you want out of life, son? I tell you 2 things. I want to own my own transportation company and my own hotel. I started my own transportation company when I came home from jail. I've been home a little bit over 5 years, and I refused to start it in any other state. I started it at home in my own city. Okay? Now, the hotel is going to start in my city. Have I branched out? I branched out to Arkansas with school buses, SUVs, and limo buses in Dallas, Houston, northern Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama, Georgia. It just, you have to know what you want, and you have to go for those things. If you continue to think like they're right outside the box, you're going to be stuck in New Orleans. But that's because that's something you choose to do.
But let's be clear about this. Culturally, there is no other place in the world like New Orleans. So, so whether you made something of yourself or didn't make something of yourself, whether you stay or leave, those are the things that bring you home. It's community, and it's culture, and it's family, and it's love. So a lot of people, I could do 1,000,001 things out here. I can branch off anywhere.
Right.
But my family's still gonna be at home.
Right.
So when I go home, I have to be in communion with my family.
Right.
I have to, do the things that my family are doing. Even with my own children, when I take my children home, I have to, bring them to do things that are culturally important to us.
Right. That's
so
cool.
that's
fine.
So that's a, so it's kind of hard to say what you can and what you can't do and what you should and what you shouldn't do.
My thing is this.
But at the same token, I think, and I know it's hard to say and it's gonna sound so cliche, but I think it's just the idea of responsibility and community that we need to be sharing. Because New Orleans, for instance, is very small.
Right.
And the reason why we're so impacted by what's happening with everybody is because we really are all family, right? If we begin to hold each other accountable, then maybe some of these crimes against people we know would slow down a little bit. Not stop, because I get it. We hungry and we trying to eat by any means necessary. I get that part. But the part about how many times have you seen a mother grieve a child that you knew was wrong?
Right.
Oh, he never did nothing. Oh, he never hurt nobody.
Right.
Your child was a killer, a mass murderer. He got 99. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But you the same mother that don't hold your child accountable, or you the same cousin who housed the person that just robbed the bank. I get it. But those are the things that we need to change. We need to be more community minded, because not to say things didn't always happen, but you couldn't do something and your neighbor not chastise you.
The thing is this. These new generational children.
Oh, they're crazy and they're doing crazy drugs.
They're
on crazy drugs.
My sons know one thing. Man, we going to school, We going to practice, and we going inside. Oh, Daddy, can I? Okay, well, yeah, what time you need to be there? I'm going to make sure one of those cars that we own bring you and pick you up.
You one in a million.
It's too many mothers taking slow walks to sad tunes.
So we've had the opportunity to talk to James the man. We know about James the business, Five King Transportation, but you mentioned Hood Critic. So let's wrap this up by you telling us who exactly is Hood Critic.
Hood Critic is a promoter, a businessman, club host, manager. Five Kings houses a lot of things. Like Five Kings Transportation is ran by Five Kings Management. Hood Critic Inc. is ran by Five Kings Management. If you need it and I don't supply it, I can direct you to the supplier. You know what I'm saying? I'm not the middleman. I am not the plug. I'm the socket. You only get power from the socket through the plug. That's the only way the vacuum cleaner gonna work. So basically what I'm telling you, if you want it and you know I got it, or I can get to it, if the number's right, Hood Critic got you on site.
If the number's right, Hood Critic got you on site. So speaking of Hood Critic, you actually provided the intro to this video. Guys, really check that out. The intro to this video is an artist that is breaking right now in the city, and we're gonna big him up and allow you guys to enjoy his music right here. Tell us all about this artist.
Rafe is a homie from like middle school. He graduated from Kennedy. He's been doing music over 10, 15 years. He's a people's person. You can catch him at the second lines. The new single is called Learn to Love, produced by High Kizzle, another New Orleans native. It's on all downloadable downloadable media sites for you to purchase.
So y'all heard it right here. He forced me to do this, y'all. Y'all know I wasn't quite ready. You know, I wasn't quite ready, but you guys said, bitch, we need you back at the table. Get it together, get it together. You have a voice and I need you to use it. Let's welcome James, Five Kings Transportation, Hood Critic, to Around the Table with Joy. Listen, stay tuned. We have so much more for you. Okay?
Show me.